Welcome back to the Sports of everybody. My name is Stephen Dennis, and yeah, I'm annoyed. Ah, yo, me not even know what to say. Went into the game confident, thinking yes, jump into third. Can't drop another opportunity. I mean, what more is there to say? I mean, yeah, we could have made better substitutions. I think Igalo could have came on. He would have given a different dimension, helped to hold up the ball. Wouldn't have taken off both Pogba and Fernandez. I thought Fernandez probably should have came off first because he's looked a bit tired given the amount of games he's played. Pogba, silly mistake, but that happens. Got to 2-1, so say, alright, no, let's kick up. I mean, Marcus could have scored, Martial should have scored. It's just how the cookie crumbles. It's like one of those games. Romeo obviously should have gotten a red card, but we can't let that be the reason why we say, hey, we didn't win the game. I mean, just defend the corner, really and truly. It's simple. Maguire need to take charges and just go buck the ball out. Head with that. But all in all, it's not like it's the end of the world. I did actually do a prediction video for our last 9 games, but the audio was horrible on that, so I didn't bother putting that out. But I actually did predict this one to be a draw. So even though it happened that it was a draw, I'm pretty annoyed because I think we should have won that game. Martial on that mazy run could have scored on another day, etc. etc. But hey, that's just how the cookie crumbles. So with that being said, let me actually jump into the preview of us versus Crystal Palace. Now, Crystal Palace is another tricky game in truth. Similar to Southampton, there are teams where on any given day they'll just turn up. And they beat us in the reverse fixture 2-1, where I think we even missed a penalty in that game if I remember correctly. I think Rashford hit the post. So now we have them again and we need to win. It's a must-win game, without a shadow of a doubt. Leicester have Sheffield United like 2 hours before us. They're the 12 o'clock kickoff. So we don't know how that game will go, but we can't not win tomorrow. After that we have West Ham, who is in a relegation battle, so they're scrapping for every point, scrapping for their lives. They're in good form. Antonio just scored 4 goals. So this is definitely a must-win game. Given that the other 2 guys, Chelsea have Liverpool and Wolves to play back-to-back. And then Leicester have Sheffield United. And they have another tough game. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but they have us, obviously, the last game of the season. So it is in our hands still. And I do think we're still making the top 4. But yeah. So guys, please remember, if you're new to the channel, drop a like, a share, subscribe. Please comment, let me know what your thoughts are on the game versus Southampton, and also what your thoughts are on this Crystal Palace match. What do you think will happen, given that we also have Shaw and Brandon Williams possibly missing through injury. We just have to wait and see. So with that being said, let's quickly go into the tactics I think both Crystal Palace and ourselves will employ, and then also look at what starting 11 I think, because I do think he'll rotate, given that we also have Chelsea on the weekend in the FA Cup with a chance of a final. So yeah, I definitely think we're rotating. So Crystal Palace is one of those teams that look to counter-attack. They have Zaha, who frees up space because of his dribbling ability and also his ability to hold up the ball. So what they try to do is long balls or counter-attack. Now, Southampton had a pretty high press. That shouldn't be the same with Crystal Palace. So we'll definitely have tons of the ball. So that's a given. Given Southampton do try to play, it's not the same with Crystal Palace. They're, however, very resolute defensively. And as I said, they try to spring the counter-attack. Last but not least is that we definitely have to look out for the set pieces. Now, a set piece is how we drew against Southampton, and you can bet that Palace will be looking to bombard us with as much set pieces as possible. Sacco, Scott Dan, those kind of guys are going to try and bully Lindelof and try to bully our players. So we definitely have to properly mark for set pieces. However, the positive from this season, and especially in that match where we drew with Southampton, is that Marcus and Martial have developed such an amazing relationship on the field. They're finding each other, quick 1-2s, looking for each other for the passes. It's amazing to see. Both on 21 goals and 8 assists now. That's ridiculous goal output by the two of them. That's what, 56 or 58 goal involvements from the two of them. So long may it continue, given that they're in blistering form. I mean, they could have both scored another goal in that match, but not holding it against them. That's football. That it seemed like that game was just supposed to be a draw. So as I said, we move on to Crystal Palace, and we definitely have to move the ball quicker, since they'll be organizing deep blocks just like similar teams earlier in the season. They look for counter attacks and they'll try to hit us with set pieces. So if we play the ball quick enough, which I don't think we did enough of versus Southampton, we'll definitely get a result. And like I said, it's a must-win game. So with that being said, let's look at my predicted starting lineup. Alright, so it was said also that both Shaw and Williams arrived and should have trained. I am not sure how true that is, one, and I'm not sure how they did, if they did train. However, given that both suffered pretty, let's say, decent injury, one can take that with a grain of salt. So, for my starting lineup, going back basically with the hair in goal, obviously. Wan-Bissaka at right back, even though he didn't have his best game the last two games. Maguire, Lindelof, obviously, I think he'll definitely use back that pairing. Now at left back, I think Shaw twisted his ankle, so I'm not sure if he will definitely go, but I go with Williams, given that he just got a cut. Doesn't seem like he had a concussion. I think he'll actually play Williams from the get-go in that one to preserve Shaw. Then in midfield, I think he'll rest Matic. Matic was the only one of the usual trio who played the full 90, I think it's about 98 minutes against Southampton. So I'm going to say he'll play Scott McTominay in that role beside Pogba. Obviously he start Bruno, and up front I don't see him changing any of that. Martial, Rashford, Mason. Given that, like I said, Crystal Palace will try to sit in a low block, we still need the ball handlers, and I think he will still go with that starting lineup. Two tweaks, Brandon and McTominay coming in, but I don't see him changing much apart from that. So please guys, interact in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think this is a good starting lineup. Do you think this is what Ole will do, given that we have to rotate? We have Chelsea, and I think we have about 4 games in 17 days or something to that effect. So we need to rotate, obviously. So tell me what you guys think. Give me your thoughts. I mean, I do think we're making the top 4. What do you guys think? Later on, leave those comments, and I'll let those comments flow. Like I said, please remember to hit that bell so you'll never miss any videos. Steven from the Sports Oven, and that's where I'm leaving it. Peace.